侧也是看在下面这边也是看到了西门在。
但西门从右侧绕过来，直接秒杀了Maple。哇，这个伤害 ，Maple 直接。
AHQ Esports Club are the first LMS seed attending the 2015 World Championship. While AHQ have always been a top team in their region, only this year have they proven their absolute dominance over the LMS region. The 2015 spring split was not an easy one for AHQ. Although they were clearly outperforming the bottom LMS teams, their matches versus teams such as Hong Kong Esports, Taipei Assassins, and Flash Wolves were played with inconsistency from both Green Tea and Albus. While their lackluster season left them in 4th place, it had given AHQ time to solve their roster issues overall, giving us the roster we see today: Ziv, Mountain, Westdoor, On, and Albus. With a new, revitalized roster, AHQ tore through the gauntlet to steal first place from the hands of Flash Wolves, securing their seed at the mid-season Invitational. With an impressive group stage performance, AHQ proved themselves over both Fnatic and TSM. This, however, was not enough to take even a single game off of EDG at the semifinals. Unfazed by their loss at MSI, AHQ dominated the summer season, finishing out with an 11-3-0 record, and finding themselves one set away from a place on the world stage. A confident 3-0 victory over Hong Kong Esports in the playoffs secured their seed and another shot at crushing Western competition. When you talk about AHQ, you have to talk about Westdoor, a truly flashy player with a champion pool built almost entirely of assassins. Westdoor will always play a passive lane phase till he knows he's stronger, but once he hits that point, Westdoor changes gears, becoming incredibly aggressive, looking to contest every creep and bully out his lane opponent before roaming the map in search of kills or towers. Once Westdoor hits the mid-game, he tends to focus on one thing and one thing only: split pushing. With his aggressive champion pool and propensity for dueling, this is where Westdoor truly shines, and it's what defines AHQ's playstyle. While Westdoor has defined the way AHQ play the game, the path to victory is paved by Mountain. Mountain's early jungle presence and flexibility in early game strategies has allowed AHQ to outclass their LMS opponents on a macro level. While Mountain isn't always an aggressive player, he does allow his teammates to advance to mid-game safely with well-timed and clever counter ganks. With so much presence in the early game, it's no surprise that the only time AHQ lost games in their regular season was when Mountain was shut down. As mentioned earlier, AHQ's style is defined by Westdoor's split push, and it makes it easy to identify AHQ as a 4-1 split push team. Because of this, AHQ prioritize engage and disengage in their draft phase, seeking to build an autonomous 4-man core so that they can contest or stall objectives without the help of Westdoor. AHQ will frequently focus side lanes in the early game, whether via jungle pressure or lane swaps. This gives time for Westdoor to scale up, in addition to offering early skirmisher dive opportunities for the rest of the team. Playing against AHQ means playing against a clock. Eventually, Westdoor will find an advantage, and if his opponents hesitate, AHQ will find the win.
Nexus is going to go down. Toys can't do anything. That's going to be a 3-0 shutout. AHQ, they're going on to the World Championship.